We saw our first appearance of the Fantastic Four in LEGO in the 2013 LEGO Marvel Superheroes game. It would later take 12 more years to see the Fantastic Four in real LEGO for the new movie coming out later this year. And with the biggest villain being in a set 12 years ago, I'm going to build the Fantastic Four vs Doctor Doom in LEGO. So I was originally just going to build a city battle, but I decided to go for more of a bridge battle idea just to switch it up. So I made a blue base to represent the water, and now for the start of the bridge I just made this big pillar which curves inward and gets skinnier on the way up. There are also these bricks which will be used to connect more detail later in the build. And now for the road I just made this simple base with some detail on the side, and I also tiled off the road with the spots for the figures. I then built up the sides with the broken part on one side for a car later, and then I put the road on top of the pillar and added this curved tile design on both sides. The next thing I did was build up the taller part of the bridge. I'm not sure what it's called, and I don't love how this front part turned out because I don't have special parts to make it look better, so I just have this random gray line on the front. But I then had to build the cars. So I built this white car with a panic guy inside, and then I wanted to build the Fantastic car, and there are a few different ones in the comics, but I chose the simplest one and the smallest one because it's the best for the size of the bridge. And let's just say it didn't turn out very good. It can fit all 4 members of the team, but I ran out of the white curved pieces, so on the second layer it just has these stupid studs on top of the curved pieces, and I knew it wouldn't have the logo on the front because I can't add printed elements. So overall it's just a pretty bland build, but I would like to think that you can tell what it is, hopefully. And I also added these clear pieces on the bottom so it looks like it's floating. And then I put both cars on the build. The white car is hanging off the side with some clear pieces as it's falling down to the water, and the Fantastic car is just sitting on the road. Now the last thing I added was some fire elements on the road, and now I just had to get the figures. So I grabbed my Doctor Doom, and then for the Fantastic Four I had to buy the set and build it up. It's a pretty cool set with some good figures, but they definitely could have had some dual molded legs. And now for the final figures I just grabbed a civilian, and the second civilian is already in the white car. I then added the Thing running to the car trying to catch it, and Johnny Storm below it flying up from the water saving the car. Then I added the second civilian running off the bridge, with Sue Storm in front of him protecting him from something else. The final characters were Reed Richards on top of the bridge, with his long legs running over to Doctor Doom who has his green powers about to fight back. Now with this, the build is still missing one thing, and this is another very iconic villain from the Fantastic Four, which is Galactus, who is standing outside of the build trying to grab Sue Storm. And now with that, the build for the Fantastic Four is complete. It took 12 years for LEGO to finally make the Fantastic Four in LEGO. And I get that there are some notable complaints with the set that I keep seeing on the internet, but honestly I'm just happy to finally have the characters in LEGO. And now the new Fantastic Four figures can finally fight the Doctor Doom that came out 12 years ago.